Ladies and gentlemen, there is a strength within you that the world has not yet seen. What seems like weakness is not your end, but your beginning. Transformation is not an overnight occurrence. It is a process of discovery, renewal, and elevation. Today, I want to share how a woman can rise from a place of weakness to walk boldly in power and purpose. The world may have told you that you are fragile, but I'm here to tell you that fragility is a disguise for potential. It is not the challenges that define you, but your response to them. Let us explore the keys to unlocking that power within you. True transformation begins with recognizing that your weaknesses are simply untapped strengths. What you call a flaw or a limitation is often the seed of something extraordinary waiting to emerge. Think about it. Every challenge you face, every area where you feel inadequate, is an opportunity to grow, to learn, and to rise. The problem is not that you are weak. The problem is that you have allowed the world, your experiences, or even your own doubts to define you by what you lack rather than by what you possess. You must shift your perspective and see your weaknesses for what they truly are: raw materials for greatness. A diamond doesn't look valuable in its uncut state, but it holds the potential for brilliance. The same is true for you. Your weaknesses are not evidence of failure. They are the foundation of your future success. It is only when you embrace this truth that you can begin the journey of transformation. Don't run from your weaknesses or deny their existence. Instead, face them with courage and curiosity. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can this area of struggle refine me and prepare me for the next level? When you understand that even your imperfections have purpose, you begin to unlock a power within you that nothing can shake. This recognition of potential is not about pride or arrogance. It's about seeing yourself through the lens of purpose. You were not created to live in defeat or mediocrity. Everything you need to succeed is already within you. It's just waiting for you to recognize it, nurture it, and allow it to grow. This is where transformation begins, in the decision to see yourself not as a victim of your circumstances, but as the architect of your destiny. You are not defined by where you start. You are defined by where you are willing to go. Look within, because the strength you seek is already there, waiting to be discovered. Change begins in the mind, because your thoughts are the foundation of your life. If you perceive yourself as weak, every action you take will align with that belief, reinforcing a cycle of defeat. But if you shift your thinking even slightly toward the possibility of strength, everything starts to change. The way you think determines the way you live. Transformation is impossible without first addressing the way you perceive yourself, your circumstances, and your potential. It is easy to allow negative experiences, criticism, or fear to shape your mindset. Over time, these influences create strongholds, mental barriers that prevent you from stepping into your power. But understand this: your mind is not a dumping ground for doubt, fear, or insecurity. It is a tool, a weapon, and a sanctuary. If you want to transform, you must actively take control of what occupies your mind. Do not underestimate the power of intentional thinking. When you feed your mind with thoughts of hope, courage, and purpose, you reprogram your internal narrative. You may have been told you can't, but the voice within must declare, I can. You may have been made to feel less than, but your thoughts must affirm, I am more than enough. The shift happens when you stop reacting to the world's labels and start embracing the truth about who you are. Changing your mindset isn't a one-time event, it's a daily decision. Every day you must renew your mind, stripping away limiting beliefs and replacing them with thoughts that align with your destiny. Guard your mind as you would guard a treasure, for it holds the key to your future. What you think today will shape who you become tomorrow. When you change your mindset, your actions follow. You stop walking with hesitation and start moving with intention. You begin to see challenges not as obstacles, but as opportunities. You approach life not as a victim, but as a visionary. This shift is the spark that ignites transformation. As you think, so you will become, and as you become, so will your world. Without a clear vision, transformation cannot occur. Vision is the ability to see beyond your current circumstances, to imagine a future that is greater than your present reality. It is not enough to merely desire change. You must define what that change looks like. Vision is the blueprint of your destiny, the map that guides you from where you are to where you are meant to be. A life without vision is like a ship without a compass, adrift, vulnerable to the tides of doubt and the winds of uncertainty. But when you have a vision, you gain clarity. You no longer wander aimlessly, you walk with purpose. Vision gives meaning to your journey, even in the face of challenges. It reminds you that every step, no matter how small, is leading you closer to the future you've imagined. Vision requires intentionality. It doesn't happen by accident. It is something you must cultivate. Take the time to dream, to think deeply about who you want to become and what you want to accomplish. Don't limit your vision based on what you think is possible. True vision is not confined by your current resources, skills, or circumstances. It is rooted in the potential of what could be. Once you have a vision, you must protect it. Not everyone will see what you see, and that's okay. Your vision is personal, and it doesn't need validation from others to be real. Guard it from negativity, doubt, and distractions. Stay focused on the path it reveals, even when the journey feels uncertain. Vision also brings accountability. It challenges you to rise above mediocrity and make decisions that align with your goals. It pushes you to develop the discipline, character, and resilience needed to bring your vision to life. Your vision is not just about achieving something, it's about becoming someone, a person of purpose, strength, and determination. Hold on to your vision even when the path ahead is unclear. Trust that it is leading you towards something greater. Remember, transformation begins not with what you see around you, but with what you see within you. Vision is the light that guides you from where you are to where you are destined to be. Transformation requires discipline because change does not happen by wishful thinking. It is built through consistent, intentional effort. Discipline is the foundation upon which greatness is constructed. Without it, even the most inspiring dreams will wither and potential will remain untapped. Discipline bridges the gap between where you are and where you want to be. It aligns your daily actions with your ultimate vision, ensuring that you are always moving forward, even when progress feels slow or unseen. Discipline demands that you take control of your habits because your habits shape your life. What you do consistently is far more powerful than what you do occasionally. The small, repetitive actions, whether positive or negative, determine the trajectory of your journey. To cultivate discipline, you must evaluate your routines, your priorities, and your focus. What are you doing daily to move closer to the life you desire? What distractions are pulling you away from your purpose? There will be moments when discipline feels like a burden. The temptation to quit will rise and excuses will seem valid. But understand this discipline is not about comfort, it is about commitment. It is the willingness to say no to distractions, laziness, and fear so that you can say yes to growth, progress, and fulfillment. It's waking up earlier, working harder, and staying focused when it would be easier to give up. It's choosing to push forward even when results are not immediate because you trust in the process. Discipline is not a punishment, it is a gift you give to yourself. It frees you from the chaos of inconsistency and the frustration of stagnation. It empowers you to take charge of your life and to become the architect of your destiny. When you embrace discipline, you discover that it is not restrictive, it is liberating. It unlocks doors that laziness and procrastination keep closed. Transformation doesn't come to those who are merely motivated, it comes to those who are disciplined. Motivation is fleeting, but discipline endures. It sustains you on the days when inspiration is absent and strengthens you in moments of weakness. With discipline, you can turn even the smallest efforts into remarkable achievements. As you build discipline, remember that it is not about perfection, but about progress. Each step, no matter how small, brings you closer to your goals. Through discipline, you cultivate the resilience, focus, and strength required to turn your dreams into reality. It is the secret ingredient that transforms potential into power and vision into victory. The people you surround yourself with have a profound impact on your transformation. Relationships are not neutral. They either propel you forward or hold you back. If you are serious about rising to your full potential, you must carefully evaluate your circle. Who are the voices that influence your thoughts, decisions, and vision? Are they building you up or are they tearing you down? Your environment matters because it shapes your mindset. When you surround yourself with individuals who inspire, challenge, and encourage you, their energy becomes contagious. They push you to aim higher and hold you accountable to your goals. Conversely, negative, complacent, or toxic relationships can drain your strength, cloud your vision, and undermine your progress. Choosing the right people requires discernment. Not everyone who started with you can journey with you to the next level. Transformation often involves letting go of relationships that no longer align with your purpose. This is not an act of rejection, but an act of alignment. To grow, you must create space for the right connections, those who see your potential, believe in your vision, and encourage your growth. Building empowering relationships is intentional. Seek out those who are where you want to be, those who embody the qualities you aspire to develop. Engage with people who are not intimidated by your success but celebrate it, and who challenge you to be better without diminishing your value. These are the relationships that fuel transformation and inspire resilience. Transformation is not just about receiving support, but also about giving it. Be a source of encouragement and inspiration to others. When you invest in relationships by uplifting, listening, and sharing wisdom, you create a cycle of empowerment that benefits everyone involved. Understand that solitude is sometimes necessary for clarity, but no one rises to greatness entirely alone. Surrounding yourself with the right people is not just about companionship, it's about creating an environment that fosters excellence. Transformation flourishes in a circle of empowerment where everyone is committed to growth and progress. As you move forward, remember that your relationships are a reflection of your values and your vision. Guard them carefully. Invest in connections that align with your purpose and release those that hinder your progress. The right circle doesn't just support your transformation, it accelerates it. With the right people by your side, your journey from where you are to where you are destined to be becomes not just possible, but inevitable. Pain is one of life's greatest teachers, but it is often misunderstood. Many view pain as a sign of failure or weakness, yet it holds the power to transform, to refine, and to reveal purpose. Pain is never without meaning. It is a tool that shapes and strengthens you for the journey ahead. Instead of running from pain, you must learn to face it, embrace it, and let it teach you what comfort never could. Every great achievement is born out of struggle. The moments of hardship you endure are not meant to break you, but to prepare you. Pain has a way of stripping away illusions and distractions, forcing you to confront your true self. It reveals what you are capable of enduring and exposes the depth of your resilience. The scars you carry are not marks of defeat. They are evidence of survival, growth, and the lessons you've learned along the way. Transformation comes when you shift your perspective on pain. Instead of asking, why me? Begin to ask, what is this teaching me? Pain can be a catalyst for purpose when you choose to see it as a refining process rather than a punishment. It pushes you to dig deeper, to discover strengths you didn't know you possessed, and to develop the character required for your destiny. Understand that pain has a way of connecting you to others. Your struggles become the bridge to someone else's healing. When you've walked through pain and found purpose on the other side, you become a testimony of what is possible. Your story inspires, uplifts, and gives hope to those who are still in the midst of their own battles. But transformation through pain requires intentionality. Do not let it make you bitter, let it make you better. Guard your heart against the temptation to dwell in resentment or self-pity. Instead, focus on the growth, wisdom, and strength that come from enduring. Pain will refine you, but only if you allow it to shape you with purpose. Remember, pain is temporary, but the lessons it teaches can last a lifetime. The very areas where you have suffered the most often become the areas where you have the greatest strength and impact. When you allow pain to transform you, it becomes a tool, not just for your growth, but for your purpose. You turn what once hurt into the fuel that propels you forward, the wisdom that guides you, and the legacy that inspires others. Transformation does not come without a cost, and pain is often the price. But when you learn to turn pain into purpose, you discover that even your deepest struggles can lead to your greatest triumphs. Fear is one of the most crippling forces in life, paralyzing dreams, silencing potential, and keeping you from stepping into your purpose. It whispers lies of inadequacy, magnifies your flaws, and creates imaginary walls that seem impossible to climb. But the truth is, fear only has power if you give it permission. Transformation begins when you decide to walk in faith instead of fear, trusting in what is possible rather than being consumed by what could go wrong. Faith is not the absence of fear, it is the choice to move forward despite it. It is the inner conviction that what lies ahead is greater than the challenges you face. Faith demands that you focus on what is unseen, believing in the vision that has been placed within you even when your circumstances suggest otherwise. When you operate in faith, you activate a strength that surpasses your own ability, enabling you to rise above limitations and achieve the impossible. Walking in faith means shifting your perspective. Fear looks at obstacles and says, I can't do this. Faith looks at those same obstacles and declares this is an opportunity for growth, for victory, and for transformation. Fear sees lack, but faith sees abundance. Fear sees risk, but faith sees potential. This shift in perspective is not just motivational, it is foundational to living a life of purpose. Faith also requires action. It is not enough to believe, you must move. Waiting for every fear to subside before taking a step will keep you stagnant. Faith calls you to step out even when you don't have all the answers, to trust the process even when the outcome isn't guaranteed. Each act of faith weakens the grip of fear, proving that what once held you back no longer has control over you. The journey of faith is not without challenges, but those challenges are what strengthen you. Every time you choose faith over fear, you build resilience, confidence, and courage. Fear tries to keep you small, but faith stretches you, calling you to grow into the person you were created to be. It teaches you to trust not only in the vision, but in the process that shapes you along the way. Faith also brings clarity. When you operate in fear, your focus becomes clouded by doubts and worst-case scenarios. Faith, however, sharpens your vision, helping you see solutions, opportunities, and possibilities that fear would have obscured. It clears the path forward, showing you that every step, no matter how small, is part of a greater plan. Fear will always attempt to resurface, but it loses its power when you consistently choose faith. The more you walk in faith, the more you realize that fear is an illusion, a shadow that cannot harm you. Faith, on the other hand, is the substance that transforms dreams into reality and potential into power. To walk in faith is to declare that you are not defined by fear, but by the courage to believe in something greater. It is a bold statement that your life is not ruled by limitations, but by possibilities. Faith invites you to live beyond what is comfortable, to embrace what is uncertain, and to step boldly into the future with confidence and hope. Growth is impossible without stepping outside of your comfort zone. Comfort is alluring, it feels safe, familiar, and secure, but it is also deceptive. It can trap you in mediocrity, preventing you from reaching the potential that lies dormant within you. Transformation requires discomfort because true growth only happens when you are stretched beyond what you think you can handle. Comfort zones are the enemy of progress. They keep you confined to routines, habits, and environments that feel easy but offer no challenge. When you stay in your comfort zone, you may avoid failure, but you also forfeit success. You miss the opportunity to learn, to adapt, and to rise above limitations. Comfort is not your destination, it is merely a resting place. Staying there too long leads to stagnation. Stepping out of your comfort zone requires courage. It is not about eliminating fear, but about acting in spite of it. When you push past the boundaries of what feels safe, you begin to discover new possibilities. You realize that many of the limits you believe were fixed are actually self-imposed. Growth begins the moment you challenge yourself to move beyond what is familiar and take risks. Discomfort is not your enemy, it is your teacher. It reveals areas where you need to grow, skills you need to develop, and mindsets you need to change. When you embrace discomfort, you gain resilience. Each time you face a challenge, you become stronger, more adaptable, and more confident. Discomfort pushes you to think creatively, solve problems, and find solutions you didn't know existed. Understand that growth is not instantaneous, it is a process. Stepping outside your comfort zone doesn't mean you'll succeed immediately. There will be failures, setbacks, and moments of doubt. But every step forward, no matter how difficult, is a step closer to the person you are becoming. Embrace the process, knowing that the discomfort you feel today is shaping the strength you'll carry tomorrow. The most successful people in any field are those who continually challenge themselves to grow. They are not content to stay where they are. They seek new opportunities to expand their skills, knowledge, and impact. They understand that comfort zones are not a place to live, but a place to leave. As you step out of your comfort zone, you'll notice that what once seemed impossible becomes achievable. The boundaries that once limited you will expand, and the fears that once held you back will lose their power. You will discover a version of yourself that is stronger, wiser, and more capable than you ever imagined. Stepping into discomfort is not easy, but it is necessary. It is the price of transformation and the path to greatness. Remember, you were not created to live a small life confined by fear and familiarity. You were designed to grow, to evolve, and to make an impact. Growth lies beyond the boundaries of comfort, and when you step into that space, you unlock the potential for a life of purpose and fulfillment. Empowerment begins with knowledge. Without understanding, it is impossible to navigate life with purpose, clarity, or confidence. Knowledge is not just the accumulation of information, it is the light that guides your decisions, the foundation for your growth, and the key to unlocking your potential. Transformation is only sustainable when it is rooted in knowledge about yourself, your purpose, and the principles that govern success. To empower yourself, you must commit to the lifelong pursuit of learning. Knowledge is not static, it evolves with time, challenges, and experience. This requires humility, a willingness to admit what you do not know, and a hunger to seek understanding. True knowledge is never superficial, it digs deep, uncovering the truths that transform how you think, live, and lead. The journey toward knowledge begins with self-awareness. Who are you? What are your strengths, weaknesses, and unique gifts? Without knowing yourself, you cannot fully harness your potential or align your actions with your purpose. Self-awareness gives you clarity about where you are and where you need to grow. It reveals patterns in your life that need to be broken and areas where you need to cultivate discipline, resilience, and faith. But knowledge is not just about self, it is about understanding the world around you. Transformation demands that you study principles, universal truths that govern success, purpose, and fulfillment. These principles are not bound by culture, time, or circumstance. They are timeless. Whether it is learning how to manage your time, build healthy relationships, or overcome adversity, knowledge equips you with the tools to thrive in any situation. Empowerment through knowledge also requires discernment. Not all information is beneficial, and not all voices deserve your attention. Be intentional about what you consume, ensuring it aligns with your purpose and values. Surround yourself with wisdom, whether through mentors, books, or experiences that challenge and expand your thinking. Avoid the trap of filling your mind with distractions, negativity, or superficial insights that add no value to your growth. Knowledge alone, however, is not enough. It must be applied. Transformation comes when knowledge becomes action. Use what you learn to make better decisions, to innovate, and to create change in your life and the lives of others. Empowerment is not just knowing what to do, it is having the courage and discipline to do it consistently. As you grow in knowledge, you empower yourself to overcome fear, face challenges, and seize opportunities. Knowledge gives you confidence not because you have all the answers, but because you understand how to find them. It equips you to navigate life's uncertainties with wisdom, grace, and resolve. Empowerment through knowledge is not a one-time event, it is a lifelong commitment. The more you learn, the more you grow, and the more you realize there is still so much to discover. Knowledge is the wellspring of transformation, and when you drink deeply from it, you find the strength, clarity, and direction to live a life of purpose and power. The journey toward transformation is often long and difficult, yet it is in the moments of struggle that you truly find your strength. It is through the challenges, the setbacks, and the obstacles that you are molded into the person you are destined to become. Success is not defined by a lack of difficulty. It is defined by your ability to persevere through those difficulties with determination, faith, and resilience. It is easy to become discouraged when things aren't going as planned, when your efforts seem to go unnoticed, or when progress feels slow. But understand this growth requires time. Just as a seed must endure the darkness of the soil before it can break through to the light, so too must you endure hardships before you can see the fruit of your labor. The waiting period is not a waste of time. It is the incubation of your potential. Every trial is a test of your faith, your character, and your ability to endure. Perseverance is not just about holding on, it is about holding on with purpose. It is about moving forward with the conviction that your efforts are not in vain, even when the road seems uncertain. You must learn to embrace the process and trust that each step, no matter how difficult, is preparing you for what lies ahead. When you keep going despite the pain, the failure, and the doubt, you build resilience, the kind of resilience that turns obstacles into opportunities and setbacks into stepping stones. The power of perseverance is found in your mindset. How you view challenges determines how you respond to them. When faced with difficulty, the natural tendency is to retreat, to give up, or to accept defeat. But you must adopt a mindset that sees challenges as opportunities to grow, learn, and rise higher. This shift in perspective changes everything. When you approach obstacles with determination and a positive mindset, you turn them from roadblocks into growth opportunities. Perseverance also requires patience. Transformation is not instant, it is a process that unfolds over time. You will not see the results of your efforts right away, but that does not mean your efforts are in vain. There will be days when progress seems invisible and your dreams feel distant. But remember, the harvest comes after the planting, after the watering, after the watering, after the waiting. Trust in the process and understand that even in the waiting, you are being prepared for something greater. Success belongs to those who are willing to outlast the challenges, to keep pressing forward when the world says it is easier to quit. It belongs to those who keep their vision clear and their focus sharp, even when the path is not easy to see. Perseverance is the force that keeps you moving forward when everything within you says to stop. It is the relentless drive to continue to persist and to believe in the possibility of your dreams, even when the circumstances suggest otherwise. The power of perseverance also lies in its ability to transform you. Each challenge you face, each obstacle you overcome shapes your character and strengthens your resolve. You become more than the sum of your experiences. You become someone who is not easily swayed by adversity, someone who knows that every setback is just a setup for a comeback. It is through perseverance that you tap into the deeper strength within you, the strength you may not have even known existed. Keep in mind that transformation is not a smooth, uninterrupted journey. There will be setbacks, there will be moments of doubt and frustration. But the key is to keep moving forward, to trust that every step brings you closer to the person you are meant to become. When you persevere, you not only change your circumstances, but you change yourself. You become stronger, wiser, and more capable of handling whatever life throws your way. Perseverance is the secret weapon that allows you to endure, to grow, and to ultimately achieve everything you were destined to achieve. Transformation is not reserved for a select few. It is available to every woman who dares to believe in her power. You are not weak, you are evolving. Let your journey be a testament to what is possible when a woman rises. From weakness to power, your transformation begins today. Go and walk boldly in the power that has always been within you.